Shavanaji, because I nowadays I'm doing some very deep chakra healing and chakra meditation. As a part of that, when I started with that, many of my contacts, they said that they still don't understand chakras very well. So I prepared a introductory session on chakras, half an hour before I nowadays start with the deep chakra meditation. So I thought, why not have a session with Mavin on the introduction of the chakras, because many of them, most of the sessions that you have on Mavin do discuss about chakras, but some of you may not be totally aware of how the chakras function and what they are meant for and things like that. So that is the overall purpose of the session. Uh, So, in
If you,
general,
if you can,
yeah,
the
yeah.
music or volume is, if you can reduce.
Oh, okay. I just stop the music. Yeah. So, we'll start with the basic chakras that we have, the seven chakras. The first chakra starts with the root chakra or the Muladhara chakra, as you can see here. It is at the coccyx region, right at the end of the spine, where you know exactly at the point beside the anus. So that is the position of the root chakra, which generally stands for stability. The color of the root chakra is a red wheel chakra. As you know, chakra is nothing but a wheel or circle. So it is red in color. If you can visualize, it is a red wheel in color, and if it is not functioning properly, then it stands for a lot of our emotions. So if it is good, then you feel grounded with Mother Earth, because just below the root chakra there is something called the Earth chakra or the Vasundhara chakra, which is just outside our body, 2 feet below our body. So the Vasundhara chakra connects with the root chakra. If the root chakra is strong to take the energy from Mother Earth. So it is a red wheel, which should rotate, which should vibrate and rotate if it is clean and if all the blockages are removed. And if it is not clean, if there are blockages, then a person may suffer from unknown fear, insecurity, a sense of insecurity. It could also be lack of being grounded, or any feeling that is makes you feel disconnected with the physical world. So these are certain things that the root chakra is responsible for. So moving up, you have the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is nothing but it's just in between your root chakra and your belly button. So it is like 4 inches below your belly button. That's the point of your sacral chakra. And it's also extremely powerful. It stands for creativity and sexuality that you see there. It's an orange ball. It's a bright orange ball, if you can visualize. Imbalance in the sacral chakra can also lead to emotional insecurity, instability. You find difficulty in expressing your emotions. There are many people who say that, I can't express my emotions. But these people, I mean, positive emotions they can't express, but negative emotions they express very well. You must have come across such people, and when they are extremely delighted or they are extremely happy and extremely, there are reasons to feel really good. They say that, oh, I am very poor in expressing myself. But the same person, when is in a very difficult state, the negativity that will pour out is phenomenal. So where is the question of not being expressing yourself? You do express yourself, but you express only the negative emotions, not the positive emotions. This happens from a blocked sacral chakra. Also, unhealthy relationship with the spouse, and not being able to derive or extract pleasure out of life. These are all symptoms of a blocked sacral chakra. Also, the sense of creativity, innovation, doing something new, uh, being able to find something really great out of a very small thing, um, is all associated with the sacral chakra. So that is the sacral chakra. Now we move up to solar plexus. Solar plexus is just below your rib cage. Your rib cage ends the diaphragm, the center point. That is where the solar plexus chakra or the Manipura chakra is located. And solar plexus chakra is yellow in color, as you see there, the color yellow. It is yellow. It represents your self worth, personal power, identity, and so on. So if the solar plexus is not enlightened enough, then you have a very low self-esteem of yourself. You don't know, "Arey, main to kya hu?" Always that insecurity complex will be there. It also leads to lack of confidence within yourself. Sometimes you may feel totally powerless, inability to assert yourself. That assertion is not there. You're very soft. You try and then you leave it, because you don't have confidence in yourself itself. So that is the solar plexus. So if the solar plexus is strong, vibrant, and the yellow ball is up and rotating bright, then you have a strong will force, a strong self-confidence, and the ability and courage to move on. That is the solar plexus. Next comes the heart chakra. Heart chakra is also called the Anahata chakra. Heart chakra, as you see, it is the middle chakra, the chakra which lies in middle, the seven. So there are three chakras below and the three chakras above that. Heart chakra is also responsible for, it's a balancing chakra also. Of course, it stands for love and emotion. But at the same time, if the heart chakra is blocked, the color is green. The color of the heart chakra is green. It is a green ball. And if you are having a blocked heart chakra, then you often witness a lot of emotional pain. It could also be a lot of unresolved grief within, which is deep inside, and you're unable to take it out of your life. And you also may be struggling with unhealthy relationships with people. So that is the heart chakra. But heart chakra is overall responsible for love and forgiveness. A very bright, a very nice heart chakra, open heart chakra would imply that you can unconditionally love people and unconditionally forgive people. You will be able to let go of things very easily if you have a vibrant heart chakra. The next chakra that you have is a throat chakra or Visuddha chakra, which is here, somewhere here, and the purpose of the throat chakra is to express. Many times you come across people who have a lot of pent up anger, pent up emotions, pent up anger, because they feel that they don't have the confidence to express themselves. So that is captured by the throat chakra. If you're able to express yourself, whatever you want to speak up, if you are able to do that authentically, of course, uh, then it is effective communication with people. If you are able to communicate with people effectively, whatever you have with it, you are able to pour it out. You can speak up. Then the throat chakra is vibrant. It is it's like active, and the throat chakra is a blue ball, blue chakra. It's if it is bright and blue and rotating, then your throat chakra is quite effective. The next chakra, as you know, is the third eye in between. I'll show you where when the third eye lies in one of the slides below this. It is not exactly here; it is somewhere inside. So I'll show you the location in one of these slides here. The third eye, or the Ajna chakra is responsible for intuition. Many of us, you will see that, you know what, I feel that this is going to happen. They get impressions even before a particular thing happens. So that is because of third eye. So if the third eye is open, then a lot of things that you can foresee, you can see through a lot of things which a common person will not be able to witness or experience. So that is the third eye, and it also helps in good decision making power. You can take decisions very correctly, very fast, and it also is the first chakra that connects to the spiritual world, to the spiritual beings up there. So third eye is a very, very interesting chakra, which actually is the chakra that connects to the spiritual world also. So third eye, there are a lot of meditations, a lot of mantras that help to open the third eye. So this essentially stands for your intuitive powers, and how you can enlighten yourself. The last chakra is the crown chakra, which is just here, the top of your head. It is also called the Sahasrara chakra. It implies divinity. The violet, it's a violet ball, violet chakra. The color of the crown chakra is violet, and it is the chakra that connects you to the spiritual kingdom. you know so if it is blocked, then you are a closed minded person. You are not able to see beyond the obvious. Okay. So but then if it is blocked too much, then you may also feel a sense of isolation from the rest of the world. You may feel disconnected with higher consciousness, or even your own consciousness for that matter. So these are principally the chakras which are in our body. I mean, located somewhere close within the body. Now we move to the next level, next slide. Before that, let me tell you the last point that is mentioned on the right hand side. Alignment of the chakras, clean chakras actually help to become spiritual. And when I say spiritual, what I mean is the alignment of body, mind, soul, and spirit. So that alignment of body, mind, soul, and spirit is largely spirituality. And these chakras, when I say alignment, it should be in a straight line flow, like a beam of light. Okay, connecting with each other. If that connection is lost, and if the chakras are not rotating, of course, in the virtual body, in the spiritual body, not in the physical body, then we witness lot of physical discomforts, emotional discomforts, and also spiritual discomforts. I'll go to the next slide. So this is something very interesting. So if you have if I mean if the chakras are vibrant, then each of the chakras stand for something. As you can see here, the root chakra make you feel grounded, as I told you. So it stands for the word I am. Or if you look at the uh, what is it called? It's called there is something called a single mantra in Sanskrit. I'm forgetting the name of it. Uh, but anyway, so what you see in bracket in the right hand side, lam vam ram yam vam ham om and ah. So these are the single syllable expressions or mantra for each of the chakras. So chanting these mantras, just the word, will help you open up, just as a first step, of course, to open up some of these chakras. And each of these chakras stand for some element in the real world. Like the root chakra stands for earth element. The sacral chakra stands for water element. Then you have the fire element, air element, ether. Ether is nothing but the space, overall space. Okay, that is the throat chakra. The third eye is light. Is light. By light here I mean divine light. And crown chakra is thought. Thought here means spiritual imagination. It opens the doors for spiritual imagination. So these are what they stand for. And this particular star that you see there is actually first this star was described in Anahata Veda, Atharva Veda, sorry, Atharva Veda, and it has some directions of movements. If you see the earth and water, it's descending towards matter. So the last two chakras that you see, sacral chakra and the root chakra, they are downward connected, more connected to the earth chakra or the Vasudhara. But the other two chakras, fire and air, they are ascending to spirit level. So they are, if they are doing well, then you move up spiritually, you move up. So that are the two directions of fire and air. And the last is the spirit chakra that you see in the star. It is the connecting chakras of all the chakras. So that is like very, very powerful. The spirit chakra, the spirit symbol there. That is the connection of the throat, third eye, and the crown chakra. The total three chakras together is the spirit, that is the circle that you see up there. Okay, so two connecting downwards to Mother Earth, the next two connecting upward, and the third is the spirit element, which is the ether, light, and thought, and then beyond that. So it's a very wonderful way of depicting how the chakras are connected to the higher self and connected to earth also. So this is what I was actually saying, how they are connected: earth, fire, water, air, and the spirit. This is to help you understand. I was struggling how do I show you where exactly the third eye lies. So the third eye, actually, if you see the picture there, if you draw a line from your earlobes, upper earlobe, from this point to this point, if you draw a straight line here, and then draw another line from this point to the end point here, then it intersects at a particular point. Okay, that is the point where the pineal gland lies, and that is the location of your third eye. So the third eye is not here. Third eye is in between these 2 points, in the middle here. So this is where your crown chakra lies, just on the top here, your crown chakra lies. And if you draw a line straight down from the crown chakra, straight line, then it intersects somewhere in the middle of these 2 points. That is where the third eye lies, and down, 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 all the other chakras also lie. So they are not on the surface; they are within. Okay, within your spiritual body, within your virtual body, not the anatomy, physical anatomy. A very easy way of understanding what are chakras and what do they represent. So this I learned from somebody who is also deeply into spirituality. He told me that, you know what, you're explaining the colors of the chakras, but it is nothing but vibzior. And we know that vibzior clubs together in class 7, 8, you must have studied. If you rotate a ring with vibzior, the 7 colors, very fast, if you can rotate, you will see white light. So it is not by chance. It is the white light of the divine. So vibzior actually combines together to create the divine light. And each of the chakras stands for a color, right from red to V, R to V, the opposite direction. This is the color of the chakras, and they are all representing something, as you see there. The crown chakra representing the universe, connection with the universe; third eye connecting with intuition; throat chakra connecting with attitude, expression, and so on; heart chakra connecting with love and forgiveness; solar plexus connecting with power or self-confidence; sacral chakra connecting with creativity or sexuality, and so on; and root chakra connecting with groundedness. So these are the 7 chakras, and this is what they represent. This is something very interesting. I thought I'll share with you. I don't know whether it will make much sense, but I found this very interesting, and I thought that perhaps we can discuss about this. So, in Atharva Veda, we also speak about 14 lokas. And here I'm not going to discuss about lokas, but I want to discuss about the emotional representation of the of some of the chakras. I told you that the root chakra is actually about imbalance or insecurity. When a person goes through any kind of imbalance. So the root chakra, that is a Muladhara, is actually, it is said that it can be subdivided into 7 chakras that lies in different parts of the body. Right, you can see that there is something called Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala, Mahatala, and Patala. So these are the 7 talas or the loks that you can visualize it in any way. You can visualize it as hell, different layers of hell, 7 layers of hell. You can think about it, but I don't think I don't believe in the existence of hell. So I would represent each of these I mean, some chakras of the root chakra as an emotional outburst, you can say. Like Atala is lust. See, sexuality is positive, but lust is not positive. Fear is not positive. So Atala is just at the upper thigh. If you see that, there's a bird there at the upper thigh. So Atala is upper thigh, represents upper thigh. So it represents sexuality. Positive feeling is sexuality. Negative is lust and fear. Now you come to the lower part of the thigh, which represents Vitala. Vitala is anger, pent up anger, resentment. And if you look at the opposite of that, the positive side of Vitala, it is forgiveness. If you are able to forgive others, then you won't feel anger. Anger comes when you are unable to express, when you don't understand why somebody is behaving the way they are doing, then you have anger. So forgiveness is the best answer to anger. Next comes Sutala. Sutala is knees, our knees. Okay, when you're less confident, then your knees give you trouble. Okay, so that is Sutala. And the source of the Sutala chakra there is jealousy. So jealousy leads to problems with the knees. And if you are confident, if you know your worth well, that maybe this chakra is well taken care of. And this way, if you go down, the next is about consciousness. Talatala. Rasatala is charity, selfishness. It is Rasatala is animal instinct, total animal instinct. Then comes Mahatala, the inner blindness. If you are totally, materialistic and internally blind, that it is Mahatala. Some of the books write Rasatala and Mahatala interchangeably also. Okay. Mahatala is inner blindness, and if you are connected to the eternal world with eternality, then you have overcome Mahatala. Patala is the hellish emotions that we say, which is like greed, anger, all the negative emotions. When they become violent, then it is Patala. Patala is hellish emotions, and you can overcome these emotions only through empathy and understanding. So, like the 7 ones that you see down, there are 7 up also. Okay, you have Bhurloka, Bhuvalaka, Shwarloka, Mahaloka, uh, and then you have Tapoloka and Satyaloka. So these also I have written here all the meanings of each of these lokas, and these lokas are the higher level lokas, which is beyond our crown chakra up there. So as you see there, it is +1, +2, +3, +4, +5, and we generally inhabit in the third chakra, which is emotion and attachment that we have from in the physical world. That is the Swaraloka. But lot of divinely conscious people, or divine teachers, healers, they lie in the +5 location. That is Jana Loka. That is where the enlightened masters and all that they lie. Beyond that is really really high up. Tapolaka is pure consciousness or state of complete enlightenment, and Satyaloka is the ultimate highest level of consciousness, which is God consciousness. Also, we say. So these are the higher levels of consciousness, and each of these consciousness comes with our how we handle our emotions, how we give unconditionally give to others, how we offer help to others. That takes you up with each of the lokas. May not be in one birth, maybe you have to take several births to move to each of these lokas one after the other. So
Uh,
this is an interesting
Devashi,
picture. Yes.
Devashi,
Yeah.
what are these lokas? Are they are also like chakras or what are they? This didn't
So not
catch that.
really, not really. So the lokas are not exactly the chakras, but the Muladhara chakra is said to be subdivided into seven chakras.
Uh-huh.
So the Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala, Bhatala, and Patala are the subdivisions of a root chakra, they say.
Okay.
But not everybody says it the same way. So it's either way. So my purpose of showing this to you is to understand how important, or what is the importance of the Muladhara chakra. We try to underestimate the Muladhara chakra, but it is the most important chakra in the physical body, because if it is not taken care, then it can lead you to the worst possible hellish emotions.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the purpose of showing the lower chakras, and just the back opposite of the lower chakras are the consciousness, higher levels of consciousness. So these are the higher levels of consciousness are called the lokas, seven lokas, and the mention of the seven lokas is there in Atharva Veda.
Okay.
And then, of course, after that, even in Gita, Bhagavad Gita, also they mention about the seven lokas and so on, which connects to the higher levels of consciousness and all of that. So these are not exactly the chakras. The higher lokas are not the chakras. They are the state of existence of entities beyond human entity,
Entities beyond human.
beyond human physical entity.
Okay.
Yeah, just one second. Yeah. So here in this picture, you will be able to see the chakras which are above the crown chakra, and one chakra that you see below the crown chakra, which is called the Earth Star chakra. The Earth Star chakra is also called the Vasudhara chakra. So Vasudhara chakra is actually the chakra that is connected to Mother Earth, and if this chakra is well connected to the root chakra, then you will feel grounded, and you will be able to extract energy from Mother Earth to pass on through your body right up to the divine chakras, the higher level chakras. And after the crown chakra, beyond the crown chakra, you have the another one, two, three, four, five chakras that you see there are above the crown chakra, and these chakras are also called the transpersonal chakras. That is beyond the physical body. I mean, beyond the body. What are the chakras available? Well, in some shastras they say that there is a total of 114 chakras. We can't go to that level now, but at least just the above chakras that we have beyond the crown chakra, you see there's the soul star chakra, the Vapini chakra, we call it Vapini chakra, that helps divine flow, light flow to your crown chakra. And many people whose crown chakra is really, really expanded and active, their crown chakra actually merges with the soul star chakra or the Vapini chakra. Beyond that, you have the spirit star chakra, universal chakra, galactic chakra, and also the divine gateway. These are all the very, very high level chakras. But if you read this, if you will understand that though I'm talking about spirit star chakra, universal chakra, galactic chakra, and all of that, they are actually the same as what you saw here in the previous slide, because they actually represent the Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka, and all of that. So it is more or less, the concept is not very different. It is the same. So coming back to your question, are they the chakras? So here in Atharva Veda, they did not call it, they did not call these as chakras, but essentially speaking, they represent the chakras actually. So I will now gradually come to at the end of the session, but before that, I just wanted to help you understand how the chakras get activated and how do energy flow. So many of you must have heard in Chinese literature, they say the yin and the yang, right? Yin, yin and the yang, yang, which carry energy, which carry prana. So in Indian scriptures, we have something called the Ida and the Pingala. As you see there, uh, the Ida actually takes energy or passes a prana from the root chakra, of course, empowered by the earth chakra. It takes prana this way in a like a serpent. Okay, and then it reaches the third eye, and then it flows back. It flows back through the Pingala. So it's like a zigzag motion this way, and it crosses each of the chakras. And this is called the flow of the prana. And in between, that is through the spine back, you see you see there here there is something called the sushumna nadi. Sushumna nadi. So we are talking about the three nadis here: Ida, Pingala, and the sushumna. Sushumna nadi is right at the spine, right straight down the spine, going up there. So it is through the sushumna nadi that the Ida and the Pingala goes like two serpents and connect to the third eye, where you see Om. Okay, so this is the flow of prana. In Sanskrit, we call it prana. In Chinese, they call it chi, the flow of life, chi. So if your chakras are aligned and if your chakras are well connected, then Ida and Pingala, that is the two sides of energy or prana. So Ida actually represents the moon and Pingala represents the sun, just like yin and the yang. Ida represents femininity and Pingala represents masculinity. Okay, Ida is cold and white, and Pingala is hot and red. So these are the two different characteristics that. So it's like the positive pole interacting with the negative pole to create energy and the prana. So the positive and the, just like in a torch battery, you have the positive and the negative, they connect together to create light. Similarly, here also, the Ida and the Pingala, they intersect each other to create prana in the body. And when the chakras are open, then Ida and Pingala can flow very easily. Through the Ida and the Pingala, prana can flow very easily along the Sushumna Nadi, the main chakra there, the line that you see connecting all the chakras in the picture there. So it connects, and that is how prana flows. So this is the flow path of the prana. There are different kinds of prana vayu. This is not exactly chakras, but there are different ways in which prana flows. Sometimes prana is received internally, inward. So that is the flow of the prana internally, within. Okay, so it's prana vayu, that it's located in the heart chakra and governs the flow of prana. I'm sure many of you know that the entire blood of our body circulates through the heart in just 1 minute. So prana also heals the heart. Prana vayu also heals the heart. Then you come down the apana vayu, which is the expelling outward. So it is the outward movement. Okay, apana, and that is the root chakra, as you see that. right down to the root chakra is the excretion process that happens, that expels outward all the dirt that is unwanted or not required, unnecessary energy that flows out through the apana vayu. Similarly, you have the Samana Vayu, Udana Vayu, and the Vyana Vayu. Okay, these are balancing air. Samana Vayu is again the solar plexus. It plays the role of balancing. It is within. It circulates. You see the arrow there. It is a circular movement, clockwise circular movement, which is balancing the whole act of the flow of the prana. And then you have the upward moving energy, which is the Udana Vayu, looking at the throat chakra there. And then you have the Vyana Vayu, which is outward moving energy. So these are also certain ways in which, Vata, Pitta, Vayu, Kapha, we say. So it's the same thing. The elements, the water element, fire element, air element, space element, earth element, and all of that, they connect through this prana, and it circulates throughout the body to keep us healthy and hearty. Well, that's the end of the session. I'm done. I can take questions if you have.
Thank you so much, Devashishri, for explaining it so well. There are so many different aspects that we got to learn. Um, yeah. So, anyone has any question? Rakhi, Umaji, Himat, Raj,
Devashish,
Yeah.
Sanjay. Yeah.
can you trace out the flow of prana in that, the through the nadis? You just show it like, trace it with
Yeah,
your
I'll,
finger,
I'll, I'll try to do that. I'll try to do that. Let me see.
and, just restate, what that nadi is. Which one is which?
Yeah.
Which one is Pingala? Which one is Pittala?
Okay. 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 So I don't know whether my this thing will work.
Pointer.
Yeah, I have a pointer. Let me see if that works. So this is the one. So let me see. I'll try. No, it doesn't have charge. So let me try something else.
Arrow will be there, no?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll just so this is the source where it starts. Okay, can you see the red pen? Can you see me? Can you see
Yes,
the
we can
picture?
see. We can see.
The red ink. So this is the Ida. This is the Ida going this way. Okay, this way. Uh, Sorry, I think just the opposite. Sorry. This is the red one. So yeah. So this is the Ida this way. It flows. And the other one, if you see, is the Pingala. I'll show with another color. So this is the Pingala. This. Okay. So they crisscross. As you see here, they crisscross.
Can you hold on till I uh, you know uh, till I put it on my laptop, because I can't see it on my phone. Just give me a minute.
Yeah.
How do you know it's awakened, Ida and Pingla and Sushumna? How do you know that?
Ida and Pingala doesn't need to be awakened. They are there because if they are not there, then you're not alive. The flow of prana or chi is there through Ida and Pingala. Now the question is how well it is happening. That is the point. It is active for all human beings, because that is life, that is prana. So if it is not flowing, then we are not alive. Are you okay?
Just give me a second.
How to awaken the sushumna? Is that the one that takes you to the
So
spiritual
again,
world?
sushumna is a nadi. So sushumna doesn't need to be awakened; it is already there with all of us. So these are three. So we have in our body 72,000 nadis, which are the nerves and the veins and all of that. So these three, out of the 72,000 nadis, there are few nadis which are like spiritual nadis, which are virtual nadis, which cannot be seen or perceived. Okay, so these are the three nadis, the sushumna nadi and the ida and the pingala. These three nadis are actually very vital for the flow of energy and so on. Okay, so they don't need to be activated. What needs to be activated are your chakras. So if your chakras are activated, then the flow of prana becomes automatic. Otherwise, you have blockages, because the ida and the pingala actually crisscross each of the chakras. So if the chakras are blocked, then the flow of prana gets blocked.
I think we need also then one session on how to open these chakras.
Yeah, but that is deep meditation. So I do it through meditation. I'm having a session tomorrow evening at 9:30 p.m. If you wish, I can send you the link tomorrow. Whoever
Yeah,
wants
please
to
send
attend
the
can
link.
attend.
Please send Debussy.
Yes, I'll
Shabana.
send you. I'll send to Shabana ji, and then from there you can.
Yeah, sure. That would be great.
Yeah. So Sanju, are you ready?
If anyone has any other question, please feel free to ask.
Okay. Sanju, what happened? Where did he go?
I think he's still online. Maybe he's figuring out his laptop.
Yeah.
So Devashishji, which is the chakra to cure anxiety?
Okay. There are a lot of chakras that directly or indirectly, uh, helps to reduce anxiety. But there are two chakras which are mostly associated with anxiety. Are one is the root chakra and the other is the solar plexus. But mainly it is the root chakra.
So, how, like my question every day is, I am so positive, I am so vibrant, I'm so joyful every day. So, how do you control? Because one person can be positive, one person can be negative. So that negative person is X. So how do you control X to not um, react? Because
Yeah. So that is different. So you're talking about emotional imbalance or instability. So that is captured by the sacral chakra, which I explained some time back. So if your sacral chakra, that is the orange ball just below, just above the root chakra, which is like uh, or 2 inches below your navel point, yeah. So that is where the sacral chakra lies. So if your sacral chakra is clean, it represents like with the orange ball. If that is clean, then you will have a lot of emotional stability. And emotional stability does not mean that there are no negative emotions. Of course, we are all human beings, we all have emotions, but we also should learn or know how to control our emotions. Okay, and how to find out how to still be positive, how to still remain positive. Of course, when something wrong happens to us, we are emotionally sometimes just have a few seconds of a ill feeling, but then we recover from it immediately. But if there's a persistence in your emotional instability or imbalance, then the sacral chakra needs to be healed. So perhaps you can attend my session tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Indian time. So that is close to 12 noon. Uh, uh, Boston time.
Debashish,
Yeah.
yeah. Sorry, what? 12:30 in the tomorrow?
No, no. Tomorrow 9:30 p.m.
9:30 p.m. Uh, Session on.
On the chakra healing. So I do this session. I've been doing this session for quite some time. So this is a session on chakra balancing, chakra cleansing, and it's a chakra meditation actually. For each of the chakras, I do a meditation to clean the chakra, remove the blockages, and to empower the chakras.
Mm-hmm. Acha, you are going to tell us, no? I mean, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I
yeah.
missed the
So
Pingala.
yeah. So you see, first I'll show you. Do you see this line, straight line here? This line.
Yeah.
So this line represents, sorry, this line represents the sushumna nadi.
Hmm. Yeah.
Sushumna nadi is the central meridian of the body. That is the sushumna nadi. And the ida and the pingala is it crisscrosses around the sushumna nadi through each of the chakras.
Hmm.
So you see the flow of prana. This is the ida. This is the ida. This is the flow of prana coming this way, and it crisscrosses this way. If you see this, and ends at the root chakra here.
Yes.
Okay. Same way, it comes this way. It goes this way, this way, this way. Ends at the root chakra, and then from the root chakra it goes again this way, this way. This is the pingala.
Hmm.
Okay. So it is a flow of prana. Inward and outward flow of prana. That's what I was explaining in the other this thing also. It is the inward and the outward flow of prana.
Right.
So here this is the sorry.
Doesn't the prana also go through the crown chakra?
Yes. So that is a very good question. Prana, yes, prana also goes through the crown chakra, but here we are considering the crown chakra and the third eye to be united because, as I told you, if you remember, we had one slide there, which was sorry, which one? This one. See here, right on the top, you have the spirit. Okay, the spirit there actually represents all the three upward chakras.
Hmm.
All the three upward chakras. That is, ether, air, and these are the. Oh, sorry. What is this happening? Sorry. My pen is not there, so I'm not able to connect well. The heart chakra, throat chakra, and the Ajna chakra, they are these three. Throat, sorry, heart, not heart. Heart comes, your heart is the uh, this thing, air. So which is upward rising. So these two, if you see, 1 second. These two chakras, as you see here, these two are connected to earth. They descend into matter. These two, that is solar plexus and heart chakra, so they are downward, and these two are upward. And these two eventually connect with these three, which is the spirit representative or the spirit element. Okay. So they are subdivided into ether, light, and thought.
Okay.
Represented by spirit. So the solar plexus and the heart chakra are upward moving. Sacral chakra and the root chakra are connecting to the earth. And these two together connect with these three. So if your chakras are very active and powerful, then the crown chakra, the third eye, actually will be so powerful that they merge together.
Okay.
It becomes a larger ball. And if it is farther,
Mommy, don't let him go up, lah.
sorry. And if your chakras are even more powerful, especially the crown chakra, if it is really powerful, then the crown chakra can connect to the upward chakra, which is the soul star chakra. In Sanskrit, we call the Vapini chakra.
Sorry, say that again.
So here, if you see, just this is the crown chakra. This is the crown chakra. And this is the soul star chakra.
Okay.
The soul star chakra is like 1.5 feet above the crown chakra. But if your crown chakra is really, really activated, then these two also unite. And there is no difference between the two.
Achha.
Yeah.
So how would you know if which one are united and which,
Pardon? How do you know?
yeah, if they are united or not?
No. It is if your third eye is open, you can see your chakras, how much they are open and what is happening there. You can actually see. Or if you are following a guided meditation, deep guided meditation, even then you will be able to feel your chakras, how big or how large they are. You can actually perceive your chakras also. There's a way to perceive your chakras, even how big your chakra is, you can perceive your chakras, but that is advanced, much advanced science. I mean, you need somebody's help to understand all of that.
So you can see Devasins, you've seen?
Yeah, partially.
What about Kundalini? There's a Kundalini, the serpent.
Kundalini is just slightly niche. If the Ida and Pingala is able to connect to the dots well, then automatically the Kundalini gets awakened. It is the flow of the prana. If the flow of the prana is adequate and if it happens well, then the Kundalini chakra gets activated.
What happens then?
So what happens, first of all, what happens is it not only helps, so it happens in both ways, the two-way balancing act. One way is getting highly attached or grounded with Mother Earth, and the next is also simultaneously being attached to the divine. So both happen together. Many people you will see, they are either very grounded or they are very, very spiritual. you won't really find too many people who are balanced between both the things, like you read in Bhagavad Gita. अपना काम करो, do your work, and then be grounded, and then that is spirituality that you won't see in many people. So if your kundalini chakra is really activated, then you are able to balance yourself between being highly grounded and at the same time being highly spiritual.
If
Okay,
the
so I
Kundalini
think,
energy,
pardon?
if the Kundalini energy goes up, and that it's awakened, then what is it? It is like you're on the path to, you know, sort of realization or something like that.
Yes, so there are a lot of exercises, there are a lot of practices of Kundalini awakening, but I personally don't suggest to go any for that directly because it leads to so much of energy generation that if you are not enlightened enough, you will not be able to handle it or manage it well. So, an indirect methodology of keeping your Kundalini activated and vibrant is to visualize the flow of prana through Ida and Pingala around the chakras through the sushumna nadi. So that is an indirect way of activating the Kundalini, which is very healthy. Directly activating the Kundalini may sometimes lead to so much of light that you will not be able to handle it well. So many people have not been able to handle Kundalini awakening, and they can even go bad, or they can just leave everything and become a sannyas and all of that. So that is not a very healthy way of. So it is like suddenly being promoted from class 6 to class 10. That you are not in the thick of things.
Right.
So I would always suggest an indirect methodology or indirect way of awakening the Kundalini instead of directly awakening it.
Yes, but what happens after it's awakened? Like, what is the end result of that?
So that is what I'm saying. So the end result will be different from different people.
Hmm.
If a person is super bright and highly intelligent, then promoting a person from class 6 to class 10 you will only see the person's talent being further exposed and becoming even brighter. But for many people, when you are promoting somebody from class 6 to class 10, they just don't know how to do or what to do, and they start failing there.
No, no, but if suppose it is natural, it has gone up naturally, right?
Naturally तो होता नहीं है. You have to do something about it. Only
What
then
I
it
mean to
happens.
say is that it is
I think it happens. I know
it
some
happens
people.
naturally also, but
Yes. Yes, the natural
suppose it is
process
you have
is
done it and it's
the
not
natural process is very helpful, very powerful, and that is the way it should happen.
yeah. So
The
suppose it has
past life
happened and
karma.
it's normal. That is it is not you're not jumped from class 6 to class 10. You're just moved gradually upwards, right? So then
Yeah.
what happens at that time? What is the like? You end up being awakened in Kundalini, but does that mean you're self-realized also? No.
No.
So what does
So
it just mean?
no. That is what I was saying. So if your Kundalini is awakened, then there are three ways of manifestation. What happens with your soul, mind, body, and spirit? One is you are always grounded. Okay, you are always grounded. One, and second, at the same time, you are also connected to the divine. So both the connections are there, and at the same time, you are able to balance it out well, very well.
Hmm.
You are balancing it out. Okay, both sides of the universe. The lower part is the Vasudhara chakra, upper part is the soul star chakra or the galactic chakra, and all of that. So you are connecting to both through the Kundalini, and that happens extremely well. So you are a person of real wisdom, and you are able to because your chakras are then activated, and the flow of prana, flow of light throughout the body from the heart chakra to the divine, it happens extremely well if your kundali chakra is awakened. And more importantly, you are balanced. You are very balanced.
Okay.
You can awake the Kundalini chakra even through yoga. A lot of yoga gurus also help in deep meditation through which you can awake the Kundalini chakra. Kundalini,
Yeah.
not chakra.
But it's not a prerequisite to something else, no?
No, 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 no.
People do it just to get balanced.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is possible. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It can also be past life karma that awakens.
Yes, 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 yes. If in your past life you have already been a saintly person or highly awakened person, then awakening your Kundalini is faster, much faster.
I think it happens automatically. I know somebody, it just happened.
Yeah, yeah. It happens automatically with those people who have already been in that phase across lifetimes. For them, it is automatic.
Without asking, without knowing they have it.
Yes, 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 yes. That is because their Kundalini chakra was anyway awakened across lifetimes.
You can get a headache also, no, with this.
Yo, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Lot of physical ailments can start if you suddenly try to awaken your Kundalini. So it is very risky thing. I recommend people not to do it directly because it's not very easy. I mean, it's just like I said, directly being promoted from class 6 to class 10, and then the student don't know what to do. It's totally, clueless.
So we'll wait for your meditation tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll share the link with Shavana ji
Thank you.
for tomorrow's session. Thank you very much.